So even if you don't make music, I'm sure that some of you sing karaoke. It's a really important part of music. Actually, being a listener as well. But like I was saying, my name is Le Chat Cafe. What's my name? But does anyone know what Le Chat or Cafe means?
The cat?
Mm-hmm.
The chat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Le Chat or Cafe. Yeah. And that's like my whole vibe, and that's what I want to impart on you all. I hope that by the end of this, you will be cats in the cafe. What do you think that means, by the way? If I say like, for music, like I want you to be a cat in the cafe.
Just be comfortable.
Just be comfortable? Yeah, totally.
Lounge on the register.
Lounge on the register. I've seen that before. I've seen that before. Any other ideas? Yeah, basically an observer. I'll already get there in a bit. But I want you to like take what you do, like just as an individual every day, and express yourself in a new way. Because I'm assuming like only one of two of us are really like musicians. So I hope that all of you will find this helpful in everything you do. So the very first thing I wanted to really talk about though was this artist block. So I know that you all have heard about artist block or writer's block. I think of it as more of an excuse. I don't really think artist block really exists. The reason I say that is because you have a choice of what you're gonna do. Like whenever you're blocked, whenever you're not doing something creative, you always have an excuse, don't you? Any excuses you can think of that you would make whenever you want to draw or write something or make music? What other kind of excuses would you think of? Go ahead. I always think of that too. No time. Anyone else you think of?
Yeah, same thing. It just takes on my whole day.
It really does take a while. Especially if you're recording music, it takes a really long time.
Maybe just not being in the mood or headspace. Like, or not feeling the inspiration.
Yeah.
So like for sketching,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not inspired by flat geometric design.
I'm really glad you brought the word inspiration, because I want to kind of mention the lie of inspiration. I feel like it's kind of a lie personally. That we have this idea that to be an artist, you have to be inspired. So like when I was young, I never started playing music until I was 26. So, because when I was young, I loved music forever. I loved making lists and I loved like writing about how much I love music. But I didn't actually play it because I just assumed it's only for talented people, only for those professionals. And I think that what you mentioned about being inspired, I think that's something that we have ingrained in us that like, oh, I couldn't make a song because I don't have the inspiration for it. I don't have the talent for it. But I think that making a song is just your will. Because all these things have no time. I am gonna bet that you all do things that when you have no time that are so pointless. Like I don't know, like I find myself also like scrolling through Instagram, and it's like just such a waste of time. Like I could be doing literally anything else. And I think that to make music, you just decide you want to. You decide you just want to. So I just wanted to briefly mention, I don't know if you all can see, but I just briefly mention that artist block I think is more of an excuse. So obviously there are real reasons for feeling blocked. Someone actually from this cafe, not who works here, but who I met here, they recommended this book to me called The Artist's Way. It was interesting.
We talked about it last month.
Yeah, that's what I heard from this other person, and it's really interesting. But I think the author goes on and on about artist block and all the ways to unblock yourself. And I feel like the simplest thing is just to decide to do it. Like if you have 5 minutes.
I challenge that though.
I know for sure. I'm sure some people could challenge it. But if you have 5 minutes, you could do something that would fulfill you somewhat, I think. So I just wanted to briefly mention that, because if that's what's stopping someone to be a musician, it's definitely something to keep in mind. But the really important thing, I actually want to talk about the components of the song before we talk about being an observer. So what do you need to be a musician? What do you need to make music? What do y'all think?
John Cage just recorded people in a symphony hall, so just needed a recorder.
I completely agree. You're a musician if you have a phone. first of all. If you can record anything, like, if you think about all the genres of music, like I love field recordings. I mean, someone might challenge you, but that's not music. But I think it is, just like you said, you're deciding, you're the artist, deciding to record that. So all you really need is nothing. But for today, we're gonna use the ukulele, and like we're gonna sing something. You don't actually need to sing anything. You don't need words to be a musician. But today we will sing something together. But I think it's really important for you to, as a creative person, to be an observer. Just like I mentioned, like that in the coffee shop.